She goes up to her room. She goes up to her room and then she sends me this yesterday at 11:04 last night. And I'm like, "Oh man, this girl knows how to really melt my heart. This girl really knows how to melt my heart." She sends me this message and she said, "Good night, Dad. I love you so much. I appreciate everything you do for me. You really are my best friend." I said, "Oh." Had a little bit of tearing up going on here in this eye and in this eye. Had a little bit of tearing up going up in this eye and in that eye. Cause she was, she was on my back. And so we went and we moved the cars around and we talked about what we wanted to do with the cars. Then we was all planning the trip together and all of that stuff and, picking a seats on a flight and stuff. And then she put on my hoodie and she was imitating me. And then we was just sitting there rolling around and laughing and stuff. And then she sends me that the text message last night at 11:04 before she went to bed. And that junk just did something to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I love my little girl. She always gonna be my little girl to me, regardless of how old she is. She's 17 now. But I love that girl. That girl is so, so sweet, so, so special. She know how to melt my heart. We are connected. Like, it's so crazy how stuff work out though. Because the relationship that I had with my father, and I was really close to my father. I was really close to my father. Me and my father used to talk for like 3-4 hours a day. We used to see each other every day, talk to each other every day. And I'm talking about in my 30s. We was like this. Like me and my father had always had a really tight relationship. And it's a lot of guys that are like, or kids in general, but guys too, they like mama's boys. You know what I'm saying? I was never that. Like I adored my mother me and my mother, y'all know, me and my mom got a phenomenal relationship. We talk every day. Like nowadays, we talk every day. We call and check on each other every day, even if I don't see her. But me and my dad, we was like this. Like we were thick. Me and my dad was so tight. And so I just sometimes I just wish that for people. Cause I had been doing some reaction videos last night. And it was a reaction video where a girl was saying that she was like, "Oh, we gotta stop being single mothers," because she was pregnant again with her second child by a different dude. And she was like, "Y'all gonna see it come out probably sometime today. I think it's scheduled today." And I was just like, we gotta do better. We do. Because honestly, I don't think that what I experienced growing up, and my daughter is just as tight with me as I was with my father and my brother's sons, and they are just as tight with them as we was with our father. And it's almost like I would like for people to experience that. I genuinely would like for people to experience that. It's like you should experience that in life. That's not something. I don't think that having a strong mother and a strong father in the household with you should be an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't be. People shouldn't use that as a one up on you. Oh man, you ain't been through nothing because you had both your parents in your life. Like, yeah, nigga, that's what we supposed to do. What are you talking about? That shouldn't be like a one up on somebody or you trying to like make it seem like they disconnected. Why is it normal for us to be in a space to where you don't have your mother and your father in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that a thing? That in my personal opinion, in my personal unprofessional opinion, that should never be the case. And it should be abnormal. We should be looking like, wait a minute, you ain't got both of your parents in your life? Like we should be shaming people And instead of enabling them with bad behavior by saying, oh, it's cool. You know what? That's normal. That should be normal. Like, you shouldn't get extra accolades for taking care of your kids. And so what we have to do is we have to start choosing better. You got to choose better and stop making excuses why we can't find, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we so broken? Why are we so messed up to where it's normal to be apt to be stupid or to have broken homes and stuff? What we doing? Like, everybody should experience love that you have with your parent. You should be raised in a two-parent household. Everybody should be, that should be the standard in the United States of America. It should not be the other way. Am I off? Am I off? I don't know, man. I'm so confused. But we here, and I just want to say out loud before we get started with the show, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. You are the greatest. I live a life. We live a life. We got this great community. We live this life that is second to none. And I appreciate you. I genuinely do appreciate you. Lord, you are the greatest of all time. I don't even know what it feels like to be hated anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I know is love. I'm just so excited about life and opportunity and the new things that's ahead of us. Looking forward to the next year, looking forward to next month, looking forward to next week, looking forward to this afternoon. I am just so excited and thankful for the life that I have and the people that are around me and the people that support me and the opportunities that we have and the chasers. Shout out to the bag chasers. Shout out to the chasers. I just love God. I do. I do. I'm so appreciative. I'm so thankful. Um and I do. I feel bad for people that live a life where the only thing they have in it is negativity. I do. I feel so bad for y'all. And then I wake up and I stop feeling bad for y'all because you won't choose better. You won't do better. You still dusty. I feel bad for people that have suffered in their relationships. I do. I do. Sometimes I know that people lashing out at me is really them lashing out at their situation. Because even if they talk negatively about you, it doesn't change the fact that it's not me. That's why it's so difficult to get offended. It's so difficult to get offended. It's almost like no guy gets mad or offended when somebody says, "Oh, you broke and you rich." It's like, okay, you got it. Nobody should be offended if somebody says, "Well, that's why you've been married for 20 years." Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody say, "Yeah, they want to he about to break up," or it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you've been stuck in Detroit. You stayed in Detroit your whole life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. I feel you. I've been to places on this globe. I've been to almost every state in the United States of America. I've explored places that people will never see in their lifetime in real time. It's like, how can I complain? God, you are the greatest. God, you are the greatest. You are the greatest of all time. Somebody send me a video. Y'all got to stop sending me these videos. Listen, please, for the sake of God, for the love of God, Please stop sending me. I don't want to see them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody sent me a video. Somebody said, ha ha, ha ha, he got 1 million subscribers and they not checking for him. What? What do you mean? I do 100 million views almost a month. What do you mean? I can't walk 2 city blocks downtown Detroit without somebody coming up to me and taking a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? You know how accomplished it is to get 1 million subscribers? You know how difficult it is to get to 1 million subscribers? Are you shaming me for get to 1 million? you don't send it to me. Leave me in my delusion. Please, y'all, just let me live this delusional life that I have, where I'm so in the clouds, where I'm so disillusioned. I haven't even dropped a vlog. I got a vlog that I already got, and I'm trying to figure out when I want to schedule it to go out. Do I schedule it to go out today? Do I wait for it? Because I'm leaving the one where I'm getting all the hate from, because people can't wait to see the hate. Like people are. I was having a conversation with 2K, and we about to get into the show. I was having a conversation with 2K on After Hours on Tuesday. And I told 2K, I said, man, black people are the most negative people that you will ever walk into on the face of this earth. Inherently. I believe it's a hate gene that's born in their heart, like the core of them. And some of us get out of it, and that's how we leave the Democratic plantation. Black people, they got this hate in their heart. It's broken. It's a brokenness. And that's why our relationships, that's why exponentially you see most of the relationships are broken. That's why you see so many broken households. You see so many broken relationships. People be hating their baby mama and stuff like that. They be hating they hate their own parents. I'm never talking to my parents again. What? What do you mean? It's your parents. How you gonna not talk to your parents ever again? Man, forget that hoe, man. I ain't never talking to her again. I'm gonna just wait till the kid get big. So you gonna wait 2 decades before you speak to your kid? Really? And it's gotta be something that's been like cursed on us. It's something in us. Like when we see somebody else doing good, we could never ever meet them before in our life. You could never even see them. You just see them on the internet. And niggas be like, I knew it. Like, what do you mean? You want him to lose? Why would you want him to lose? He's doing good. Congratulating. Like celebrating. You don't like that? That bothers you? You can find some negativity in them winning? Okay. Well, listen, God bless you. Because they got to go home with themselves at the end of the day. They got to go home with themselves. They got to live in a house with the person that they hate, that they sleep next to every day, with the kids that don't like them and they don't like their kids. It's a sad, miserable. Man, I would be like, it ain't even worth living. It can't be worth living. I love the people that I'm around every day. I love hanging out with my daughter and everybody. It's just a fun existence. No? You went 10 years without speaking to any members of your family? Rich, Jesus. That had to be pretty miserable. I don't want to do that. Razik says, it be like that, Anton. Just be thankful you never had to experience it. I'm not thankful that I never had to experience it. I chose to not do it. I chose to speak to my family. I chose to honor my mother and my father. I choose to not have beef with people that I know in real life. I choose to surround myself with people that add value into my life, and then I can add value into their life. As an adult, I don't have to. I don't have this. It's not about me experiencing it. It's about the fact that I choose not to live in that existence. I choose not to be negative. I choose to love people. Like I don't want to live like that. Some family ain't worth it, bro. What do you mean some family ain't worth it? So you gonna beef with your people just because you don't necessarily care for something that they do or they say? Like, look, I don't have to spend all of my time with you to say I rock with you or to check up on you or whatever. Like I don't have to. We don't have to do business together. I just said when I see you at Thanksgiving, it's all love. I can't wait to see you, man. I'm excited about seeing you. How y'all been? Listen, y'all got to get that hate. Honest to God, bro, you got to get that hate out of your heart. That forgiveness is for you. It's to release you so that you can have joy and peace and love in your life, and you don't have any kind of regret, and you don't hold anything against anybody, any resentment. Your cousin is trans and ruining the family. Now I feel you, Aaliyah, but that's only one person. I don't have to agree with what you do, but I don't have to hate you either, is what I'm saying. When I see you, it's going to be like, oh, what up? And I can keep it moving. If I never ever, like if I don't see you for the next 5 years, I don't agree with your lifestyle and I'm not going to endorse it. And I don't have to hate. I don't have to feel no type of way because I'm not carrying that with me. You don't really know until you can't speak to them no more, until there is no reconciling, until there is no more conversations, until there is no more opportunity. I'm not living like that. I'm not living like that. I don't want that. All right, y'all ready to go ahead and get started with the show? Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Mm, 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 mm. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to live my life like that. I'm not living like that. No, I didn't say I was going to be having no long-term conversations with a gay family member now. I just don't want to hate nobody. I don't care. Life is too good to be hating anybody. You know what I'm saying? What is that? I see what the iPhone 17 is at the MXAA. What is an MXAA? I got the blue one. I always keep two iPhones. I got the blue one and then I got the orange one, the pros. It took me a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, whatever it is that the day that it came out, I had ordered them. And so, they dope. I like them. I like the way that they feel in my hand. I like all of that type of stuff. I only paid like 43 cents on them. So that's a fact. I only paid like 43 cents for both of these. I already showed y'all that. I showed y'all the receipts for that. So yeah. Yeah. So you love liberals, Anton? Yeah, maybe. It depends on. I'll give you an example. I got family members that's liberal, but we never talk about politics. When y'all go out in the world every day, because I go out every day outside and I be chilling with people, hanging. Do y'all like the first thing that y'all do is ask somebody what they identify as or what their political affiliation is or something like that? Or do y'all just go out and laugh and be cracking up and shop and be doing stuff? How would I know who's liberal and who's not sometimes? Because that's not necessarily something that I wear as a badge. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me ask you a question before we get started with the show. Let me ask you a question now. All right. Do you ask a woman is she liberal before you bust her down? Or do you look at her and say, hey, man, you fine as fuck. How come y'all don't ask chicks what their political affiliation is before you try to sleep with them? Oh, because the purpose is different than whatever it is a political affiliation is, right? You still need box, right? Boxolitis. How many of y'all, because we got a whole lot of guys in here that subscribe to this channel. Got a whole lot of guys in here that subscribe to this channel. 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. How many of y'all asked a chick who she voted for before you decided to take her panties down? Just curious. Facts. Facts, Aaliyah. Liberal women probably got good box too. How many of y'all asked whether or not y'all only messing with the 8% or you busting down the rest of the 92% too? Oh, so you do deal with chicks that's liberal. Okay. I just want to make sure that we was all on the same page.